Yeah, I just like having some kind of a trouble with my internet connection actually. Wow, just like go to pushing to downside, but still just like wait for the candle to be closed. Let me just like do just my secondary internet connection. I'm just like lose my one internet connection here, just like having some issue with that one. All right, so I think so everything just like settled down now. I just like having some internet issue with me, just like using my secondary internet connection right now. The first one I just like totally lose. So I would suggest you guys if in the future like during the live stream if I just like lose the connection with you guys, so you just like need to understand there's some kind of a technical issue. I just like need to like settle down. I just like need to launch a complaint to the company who just like offering me these internet connections. So just like bear with me. The second internet connection just like not much stable, but I will just like going to be try my best to stable it actually as far as long I can. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope so. I'm just like not gonna face this issue again, but still, there is a technical issue just like going on behind the scenes. So we'll see. So just like looking at gold right now, just like flipping to the downside, but still it's just like did not close yet. So 110%. I'm just like gonna wait for this candle to be closed because I'm just like not gonna execute any candle which just like move to the downside impulsively before the opening of NYS session. It will be great. You know what? If just like gonna be the great ones thing if this can just like going to be close below this current support area, below this all rejection, and then by depending on the volume of NY, the next can created a week and break the low. There's a higher probability it's just like gonna continuously pushing to a downside, and then I just like need to avoid this all rejection only depending on the volume. Still there's like no clean traffic on the left hand side. I will never suggest anyone to execute on these kind of structures, but sometime we just like need to depend on the volume actually. So cash gold is almost on resistance. No, it's just like on a support. It's not resistance support. So just like need to wait. 10 minutes left for the candle to be closed. I would like to wait for this candle to be closed. I'm just like not gonna getting into some kind of FOMO that I'm gonna miss this one. I will just like gonna stick with my plan. Just like need to wait for this candle to be closed, and then we'll see if volume could help me out. There's only volume. You know what? On this execution, there is only volume could help us out because there's lot of rejection. Market could be rejected from anywhere and could be like go towards your stop loss. So I would say just like watch it only for the future. Like make notes on it. So you just like gonna learn this thing. So yeah, man, just like need to wait for this candle to be closed. So yeah, शार्क एटेड द वॉइस ये पाकिस्तान में था शार्क खा जाती है हमेशा वॉइस को क्या करें ऐसे ही कुछ हुआ मुझे लगता है ये मैंने अब अपना मोबाइल का इंटरनेट कनेक्शन कनेक्ट किया वो तो चला गया आई डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंड विद दैट वन आई जस्ट लाइक हैविंग अ like a top company of Pakistan with me right now, whom internet I'm just like using, but still they're just like having bad services these days. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam ji. News in 40. Oh, we are having news as well. Really? Which news we are having? Unemployment claims. Ah, it could be bring some impact, but if I'm just like going to be get some structure before the news, I'm just like gonna execute. News still just like far away, so we'll see. I will see. H1, it seems much clear. H1, okay, higher time frame, but still we are having all rejection on even on H1 or at M30, all time frame just like having rejections here. If it's just like close far away from this area, then I just like need to wait for some new structure to be formed, or might be I will let the news to settle on the dust. So yeah, these are two scenarios I'm having with me. It should be just like close nearby this area actually. I'm not gonna put some like more than $100 on one trade actually, not more than that for this account. Like $100 with 0.1 lot, it could be giving me like one like a hundred pip stop loss. I think so. It could be a great one these days. 100 pip is just like normal stop loss. Man, just like need to dope the market. So if candle close bearish under zone, those wicks don't become weak field. No, 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 there should be only single wick you are have to you just like going to be faced when that means you just like going for the wick field structure. If there's like a lot of wicks, then it's called rejection, so you cannot go with that one. It could be reject from anywhere and can be hit your SL. So these are wicks actually, it's not a wick field. And I'm just like going to be depending on the volume, that there's a probability it might be just like gonna give me some opportunity there. Yeah, still just like waiting now. I'm just like waiting. This 50-50 level is just like also some kind of a psychological number. You know what? This 50-50. This candle should have to be close below this area. Because there's like a, even there's like a one another resistance. If you can't see that, let me show you guys. So you can see that this is even the resistance we are having here. Market tapping to this area and then flipping to the upside, but now we are entering into opening of NY. And if this candle is like going to be close below this current support area, so I just like need to depend on the volume. Again, I'm repeating it again, there's a probability I'm gonna take loss here, there's a probability I can took a loss here, but it's like very important to understand why I'm just like executing here and what is the why I just like need to depend on the volume, because the not a single candle just like close below this area. If this candle going to be close below this support area and then the next candle create a week and break the low, I would say by depending on the opening of NY session, it might continuously pushing to the downside. So let's see if it's gonna help me out or not, or rather than that, it could be come back and hit my stop loss easily. So let's see. Sometime I just like need to depend on the volume. Okay, so can you increase your mic volume? I just speed. I think so. I'm just like speaking on a higher notes. Can anyone having any issue with my volume? Anyone else here? Hey guys, not sure if you answer my question. My phone died and had to switch to my laptop. Okay, that's okay. I didn't. I also just like disconnected with the internet connection actually. So yeah, everything just like having the like a clear voice. So just speed. You just like need to look at your headphones actually. So yeah, just like need to. Okay. So just like 4 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Just like 4 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Not looking at 50-minute time frame. I'm just like looking at 30-minute right now. 30-minute, 30-minute. Just like need to play with the psychological number here. Psychological number. Man, I don't know where it's just like gonna stop, but I can see a probability with the opening of NY session. Why just like need to go with a higher risk if I knew that there's some kind of a risky thing I'm going to be implement. What do you guys think that? Yeah, I think so this makes sense. So just like waiting right now, I'm also thinking about to use a dynamic risk. The way can just like about to be closed, if it's just like standing nearby this area, and when if there's like few seconds left for the candle to be closed, and it shows me some kind of probability to continuously pushing to the downside, like the way just like pushing to the downside right now, might be I just like go with a dynamic risk by placing stop loss somewhere here, because I just like lower my load size and will try to put two entries into it. We'll see the way it's just like going to be moved. Still 2 minutes left or 3 minutes left for the candle to be closed. So if candle close bearish under zone, those wicks don't become weak. Yeah, I just like answer this one. So I just like told you there should be like only one wick you're just like going to be faced on the left hand side, because wick actually just like represent the range of the market. So if there's a volume, there's a probability it could fill that wick actually, and there should be only one wick, not like that. If there's like a lot of wicks, then it's just like not gonna be wick fill structure. It's just like you are just like going to be faced like a rejections on the left hand side. So then you just like need to depend on the volume to go through all the rejection. And if say there's something kind of risky, then you just like need to avoid it. So yeah, man. And we're just like about to be open, just like 2 minutes. I'm just like planning to go as a dynamic risk if it's just like going to be closed. I don't know why I'm just like getting a feeling if it's just like I wanted to continuously pushing to the downside, might be just like not gonna create a weekend, keep shooting to the downside. Who knows that? I want best entry because if I'm just like going to be execute somewhere here, then I just like gonna might miss like 30 to 40 pips here. So let's see. It's still open, and in the last minute, anything can be happen. Like the way it's just like rejecting. You can see this one. The way it's just like rejecting and pulling back to the towards its range actually. If it just like went back and closed within the range, then again there's like nothing for me. I would like to see this candle to be closed here. So man, yeah, it's like very important right now. Very very tricky one. It's really tricky. Just waiting. Yeah, it's again rejecting from this area. It's like very important to see how this candle is like going to be closed. Okay, just like few seconds left for this candle to be closed. Just few seconds left. Like 30 seconds. In these 30 seconds, I might, if it's just like gonna stop somewhere here, I might gonna execute with the opening of the candle. Yeah, 15 seconds left. Just 15 seconds left. Let me see on H1. Even the H1 just like about to be closed below these rejections. Actually, you know what? It's like very tricky one. Very, very, very tricky one. So here I go. I executed a sell as a dynamic risk with the opening of some candle. Stop loss will be within the range, somewhere like 30% above this candle. Yeah, now let's see if it's just like going to be create a wick or retrace a little more. I might going to be enter one more position into it. We'll see. Now this candle should not be come back into the range and should not be retraced more than 50% of the previous candle. And this candle, this trade totally depending on the volume because we are having no clean traffic on the left hand side. So if I'm just like going to be attempt something risky one, I could lower the load, but I just like wanted to be a part of my trade actually. So let me see. It's a perfect plan to place stop loss of the previous M15 candle high. That makes sense. So let's see if it just like retrace a little more. Man, there should be volume actually. You know what? I just like got H1 candle close below the support area. These all rejection below. Look at H4. H4 just like still have a open candle. H1 close below this whole rejection, M30 close below this whole rejection. So by depending on the volume, I could see that there should be higher probability it should continuously pushing to the downside. Let's see. So let's see. Okay, I'm not gonna take a risk more than like a, okay, it's just like pushing upside. Here I'm entering one more position. Stop loss will remain same here. That's it. That's it. This is how I can use a dynamic risk and how I can just like manage my risk here. I just like tore my position into two pieces. Now depending on the volume, it should not, there's no business of this current candle to break above the previous 50-minute candle high. That's it. That's it. Let's see now. Just like need to believe my structure and we'll see if it's just like gonna work out or not. Let's see, 30 minutes just like close below this whole rejection. H1 just like close below this whole rejection. Now I am expecting this candle to create a wick and break the low and continuously pushing downside, but I don't think so. Just like it's like showing volume here, man. It should not be come back into the range like that. But I have already used the dynamic risk, so I already manage the risk. All I can do just like hit the stop loss. That's it. Because I just like tore my position into two pieces. Depending on the volume, it should continuously pushing downside. Let's see. So, sir, boss, do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, that its name is just like Forestcast. Wow, look at this one, man. It should not be react like that. It should not be react like that. No way. I don't think so. It's a good idea now. What is this? Okay. I think I'm having a very Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. So just like need to wait now. I just like need to depend on the volume of NY. And to be honest, I don't know why, but it should not be react like that. It should be show me some potential, break the low and continuously pushing to the downside. Should not be react. It's just like respecting the previous 50-minute candle actually. If this current candle going to break above the previous 50-minute candle high, I am just like gonna close the trade. This H1 closed like look at this one. H1 closed below this all rejection. M30 just like close below this all rejection on the left hand side. If this current candle going to be closed back into the range, then it will become like a fake out. So let's see if I can pull back to the downside. I think so. It's just like could be continuously pushing downside for 50, 20 or 5,000 something like that. Where is the volume right now? Where is the volume right now? Hey, volume, where are you? I don't know where are you. Hey, volume. Yeah. Oh man, look at this one. Come on. You just like gave me confirmation candle and I'm depending on the volume right now. And you are not showing me volume. It's not fair. 2 minutes is not fair. I need the volume here actually. Yeah, you know what? I'm just like closing my this position at a break even here. I can't see volume. So just like close one position at a break even and we'll leave this one with the stop loss. I don't want this candle to be react like that for continuously for 5 minutes. I would like to see some kind of a scenario. If I'm just like using a dynamic risk, I would like to see this candle to create a wick and break the low and then shoot to the downside. I think so. Just like gonna happen with the news now. Might be. So I'm just like close my one position with a break even. So yeah, just like close this one with a break even and leave the rest. Yeah, don't like the way it's just like moving because I'm just like totally depending on the volume in this trade actually. So if I'm depending on the volume and it's just like not showing me volume there, so I can't do anything about it. If it's just like going to break above the previous candle high, it's just like gonna hit my SL, so I'll be out. It should not be wrecked like that. This is all I knew that it should not be wrecked like that. We just like got a confirmation candle. Why the market just like behaving like that? We are sitting with the opening of NY session right now. Man, it's just like going to be tapped to my SL actually. Look at this one. Things are just like going to break 15-minute high. Yeah, man, look at this one. Oh, again rejecting. Let's see. That's why I just like manage the risk quickly. I just like close one position at the break even. Don't like the way it just like moving. Look at this one. Going to be tapped my. Here it goes. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out and just like lose less. I just like lose less. How much is like just like lose? I lose like 60 pips. Yeah, man. Can we have everyday annual live session? It's not possible. It should be like I should have to be manage it like sometime London and sometime like NY. So let's see if I could give my trade a second chance. First chance didn't work out. If this can is just like going to be closed with a long rejection with a small body and next can create a we can break this low, then there is a probability. But now look at this one. What a messy price action just like going on. This H1 still open. It's just this current H1 just like close below these old rejection wick. Very high probability if the candle is like going to be break its own low or the candle is like reacted, it should be continuously pushing to the downside if there's like a volume. So if there's like a less volume, this could be happen what happening right now. It's just like moving like a snail. So even actually opening of NY didn't work out for us. So just like need to manage the risk, just like need to accept it. No emotions, no place for emotions actually. We have to manage the risk. There's no business of this current candle to break above the previous candle high. So we'll see how the candle is like about to be closed. Then I think so it will become like a fake out. After giving the confirmation candle, even there's like a lot of rejection on the left hand side, but still I believe that it should be continuously pushing to the downside. Oh, loss. Just like took a loss here, and now soon I'm just like start getting bad comments. Let's see. So news wait करना अच्छा idea यार. Just it's like a normal news, nothing for the high impact. Trade USDT because gold is choppy. Great. कैसा see high impact on unemployment claims news. We'll see. Looks so ugly to trade. Okay. Yeah, but volume actually, I just like already explained this one. You just like watch the stream again, you will understand the concept. We need a big then impulses as we got a lot of rejections. So sometimes just like having a dynamic risk. You know what? I if this going to be happen again, I'm just like going to be do this thing again. Look at this one. How many time market just like rejected and closed within the range. See this one. This single candle just like closed below this support area from market continuously rejection. So dynamic risk totally makes sense for me. I was expect now we are also having like a NY open session there. So depending on the volume, there's a probability. I was expecting actually there's a probability it should continuously pushing downside. But if it's just like now not showing me volume, if it's just like not like going in my way, how my eyes actually wanted to see, then I just like need to understand how I can lose less now. So how I can lose less? So this is how I can lose less. I just like tore my position into two positions, like entry one, entry two. Then I just like saw that market just like not behaving in the way how it should be. So close one position with a break even and rest I have just like hit with my SL. So lose less is a if I'm losing less, then it's mean there's a higher probability I can make more money. So look at this one, man. Now might be just like going to be break and close above this area. So it could be become like a fake out. Let's see. Just like need to wait for this candle to be closed. So we need a okay. Is it okay to take a trade 30 minutes before news at 6? If there's like a normal news, then rather than that, I will just like I will told you that stay away from the news at least like 1 hour before the news actually. So yeah, sir, stream is lagging. Yes, it's due to because I'm just like using my secondary internet connection. Of the first one, I have just like already lose. So just like that's why just like getting this lagging. Volume is play with our feelings. Yeah, volume just like totally played with, with our feelings actually. Trade was amazing, but should have wait for top week. What you think? No, if it's gonna happen again, I'm just like gonna execute in the same way, like you know what, suppose it's just like went down, topic went down, and I'm gonna execute somewhere here. Let me just like show you something. Okay, here is my entries. Let me just like break it down. Suppose that the candle just like create a week and break this low, then if I just like going to be execute how much I'm just like gonna get the stop loss. My stop loss could be like a 70 to 60 to 70 pips actually, something like that. And I just like miss this complete area. I just like gonna miss this complete area like this 60 pip. And now I'm just like executing somewhere here. First stop loss was 30 pips, another one was like 60 pips. So if now it's still, if it's if after getting the confirmation again, if now it's just like continuously pushing to the downside, because I having a plan with me, and I just like got a confirmation candle with that one. So use a dynamic risk, like tore my position into two pieces, one position, second position, and here I am just like getting a best stop loss. So I just like need to understand where could be my best execution. If I'm executing somewhere here complete execution, then might be it can be like 70 $80 loss actually, where I just like lose such just like 30 to 35 pips. So sorry, 30 to $35 actually, it been like 60 pips. So I'm just like gonna lose like more than my expectation here. So using dynamic risk totally makes sense because not a single candle just like close below this support area. Not just like a single candle even just like close below this support area. See this one, and this candle just like having some guts in it, and it's just like closed here. Now just like continuously pushing upside, man. Look at this one. It's become like a fake out now. Let's see how this 50-minute candle just like going to be closed. So we can give over it now. Look at this one, man. Really? So it's a fake out. So can you show me today profitable trade? Yeah, just like took this one as one sell here. Yeah, this one. Just like close with a small body and next can I create a wicket and break the low. And here I just like it just like went 100 pips in my favor. I just like grab like 50 pips out of it. So man, look at this one. Now I just like need to wait for the news actually. You know what? There's like 15 minutes left for the news. Might be news will bring something on the table. We'll see now. No FOMO. After getting lost, just like stay calm, wait for some new structure to be formed. So let's see. Buying above, where? Where you just like gonna buy? Here? Now there's like 15 minutes left for the news. It might can do some kind of a consolidation. I already get betrayed by this one after getting the confirmation. You know what? If this is going to be happen again in the future, I'm just like gonna do the same thing again because this is something having a higher probability. So okay, guys, can we have everyday annual live? Not possible, buddy. Not every day, but some days in a week. It's because there are some persons I'm just like having with us, like some students who just like only having time with during the London session as well. So it just should have to be balanced. So it's just like volume. Otherwise, it would have gone 100 pips by now. Yeah, it's just like a volume. Just like drop the volume there. Mr. Chris is not able to do live sessions. I don't know. I don't know if he wanted to do. He just like always allowed. Did I miss trade just came in? You just like missed a loss here actually, and it's good for you. Just like came late. So M15 just like lows, but having no top wick, and there's just like 15 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Let's see. Let's see. Might be if I yeah, might be it's just like gonna give me some kind of a like a second chance. I don't know. Let's see. These days I'm not gonna fight with the market actually. Not gonna fight with the market. I will just like this is the time I just like need to play defensive. Look at the consolidation from 5 days actually. I also use dynamic risk, but accidentally use zero point 0.1 lot on first execution and then zero point 0.5. Ooh, so lost 60. Huh? The second one was just, bro, it's just like zero point 0.5. So lost $60 instead of $30. I will learn from this. Yeah, just like lower my lot sizes. I just like even with a 0.10, I just like tore it into two pieces like zero point 0.5, zero point 0.5. So, yeah, man. Why just like do that? Dynamic risk means having higher probability. So higher probability, it's like a higher probability for me. Even the H1, you see, the H1. Look at this H1. Look at this H1. A single H1 just like lows below the support. Before that, not a single H1 just like lows below the support. So what a strong confirmation it was just like gave me. And now, and it is like right opening of the session of NY. So it just like betrayed me. It's a completely fake out. I think so. So yeah, even with the 30-minute time frame, it never happens. It just like happen rarely that in this way markets like go against me. But it is whatever. It's just like need to accept it. Accept it and move on with the new structure, with the new direction. Let's see, man. Just like continuously pushing to the upside right now. We are having news after 10 minutes. So man, just like continuously pushing upside. What market edge AI just like telling me right now? Let me see this one. We are just like continuously getting any high impact news. So Ukraine military says it struck. Lukoil's oil refinery in Russia, Komi region. Okay, gold should continuously pushing upside. Exclusive measure also included proposed bans on U.S. business of TP-Link, China, Unicom, and China mobile sources. Okay, gold should continuously pushing upside. Uh, Ukraine Air Forces warns of likely launch of Russian intermediate range ballistic missiles. Man, gold should continuously pushing upside. So fundamentally, it should continuously pushing upside, man. So the base of fundamentals is just like showing the sentiments of the bullish one. They're just like giving the target of 51.37. Wow, just like doing consolidation, but they just like so this move, which is like opening with the opening of NY. So I think so. Before that, it was just like like a liquidity grabbing there. Now just like start pushing upside. Even broke above the previous H1 high as well. So I think so. It's a probability it could continuously pushing upside. Yeah, the news of fundamental also supporting the bullish bias right now, and the way the market just like reacted, the way it just like betrayed me, like here. Yeah, man, it could be. I think so. If we're just like going to be close above this resistance area, so there's a probability we can continuously pushing upside. Let's see. Yeah, sir, I took this trade on yesterday. Okay, let me see this one. All right. Okay. Oh, you just like took a buy here. Why you just like didn't took a buy here? Can't you see it's a impulse entry? See this one, small body. Then this can break above this side depending on the volume. You are having this wick on the left hand side. It could fill this wick. So this was the best execution rather than this one. It could be like a late entry. And once you just like executing somewhere here, you can see that this rejection, expect of this rejection, you are having this rejection, this rejection, this resistance area on 50-minute as well. So it could be risky one. It's good you just like won this one, but it could be risky one. Just like ask yourself, where should be the best execution? So you will just like going to be get the answer that this was a impulse entry and this is a complete wick fill you are having on the left hand side. So taking buys here and placing stop loss somewhere here, it make more sense of taking buy here and placing stop loss somewhere here when market just like already printed three candles in a strong way, like already moved a lot. So yeah, submits two entry reason overthinking. Yes, man. Then you just like get into FOMO. After getting out of overthinking, you get into FOMO. So you will just like gonna what I should say, but try to avoid these kind of things. Oh man, look at this one, just like continuously pushing upside. Really? Is it going to break above this previous H4 high and will continuously pushing upside? Which still having like 10 minutes left for the candle to be closed, and it's like shooting like a star actually right now. Look at this one, man. It's not stopping anywhere. Wow. And thank God I just like manage the risk here. Let's close one position with a break even, another one just like closed with the previous 50-minute. What could be happen if I just like never close my trade and attach my emotions with the trade? How much loss right now could be I could be in like let me see this one. From here, my this position was a break even. So from here to here, I could lose with a 0.10 load. It could be like a $180, $190, man, $200 loss with 0.10. But what I have just like lose here, just like $35. So yeah, you just like can't compromise with the risk management. Market should have to be react in the way how it should be. If it's just like not reacting in the way how it should be, then you just like need to accept it and start managing the risk. Risk management is the backbone of the forest industry. So let's see if I'm going to be get some kind of a good structure above this resistance area so I can give my trade one more chance. Right now I'm standing at break even. Nothing lose, nothing win today. Just like a break even. We'll see if I can give some money to market or can grab some money from the market. So this is gonna be my last trade actually. Okay, sir, it's today entry. No, man, today entry. What is this? You executed here, but why? Why you just like executed here? I broker उबैद साहब ये broken scene कर लेना आपने अपने साथ ये it's not a good thing actually. It's just like fill 50% of the range on the left hand side already, and this is the third candle, and it just like did not even break above the previous candle high. So yeah, risky one, buddy, risky one. Why you just like to cut trade here? The best thing would be like should have to be wait for some kind of a sell structure to go for the sells, or wait for the break above this resistance area to go for the buys. So you are just like becoming lucky these days. Be cautious about these things. I think people who know the importance of high and lows will never trail their stop loss. Yeah, I think so. I think so. People who just like understand how much risk they just like going to be implement on some chart, they just like not gonna change it. Someone who just like have mature enough, they always like just like gonna stick with the plan actually what they are having. So as I was just like having a plan to go with the dynamic risk, and I just like wanted the candle should have to be go in my favor in the same way how I just like made a plan before execution, but it just like did not reacted in the way how I wanted to see it. Then I just like close one position and leave the rest and hit the 50% position there, because still I'm having my plan. My plan was valid unless it just like did not break above this high. My plan just like get out from the window as it just like break above the previous candle high. So I just like need to accept it. I need to leave my money here. If I'm just like gonna hold with my money, I'm gonna lose more than my expectation. So that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I mean, did I get my internet back actually or not? Let me see this one, man. What the hell is just like happening here? I'm not having my primary internet back actually. Yeah, just like still showing some failed connection. Okay, okay, let's see. Let me just see this one. I need to put my mobile phone on a charging. Right. So thanks that I'm trying it better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, sure. Why not? So we are just like heading towards news. It's just like doing a consolidation. Just like need to readjust my zones now. Just like need to readjust my zones. Just like already betrayed me here. Actually, you know what? Giving me the confirmation candle, and then it just like went against me. So took these trades today, and also one you took. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. This totally makes sense. Very such a beautiful trade. The first one, just like you, just like very nicely done. This one, it also makes sense if you just like having a bias for the cells. It's like a counter trade setup. Well, no, it's not like a counter trade setup. It's a breakout structure. Previous can just like reject it with a long rejection. We close with a small body. Next can create a we can break this low. You are having this clean traffic, very nice. Second trade is like also very nice one. The third one, the third one, oh, the second one and third one, I think so. The both are in the same way. Yeah, such a nice trade, very nice, very nice. Just beats up. Yes, nice trades, very nice. So news is like coming up in 2 minutes. Let me see. Let me see this one. Okay, how much time left for the news? Just like 50 seconds left. Let's see. Just 40 seconds left for the news. 30 minutes still open. 30 minutes still open, man. Wow, just like rejecting from this area. I think so. Just like gonna consolidate more here. Yeah, what is this kind of consolidation actually going on? Even with the breakout structure, it didn't get anything here. Interesting. News is like gonna hit the market now. Okay, so news is like, yeah, I can't see any impact of the news right now. It's just like moving like a snail right now. Looking at 50-minute time frame, this 50 minutes is like closed. Oh, they got the bad numbers. If they got the bad numbers, then gold could be continuously pushing upside. Gold could be continuously pushing upside. Yeah, actually, as the forecast is good for the currency. The numbers are 227k. Expected was forecast was 222k. Previous was 231. All right, it's higher than the forecast, so it's bad for the dollar. So gold could be continuously pushing upside, but I don't think so. It's just like having much impact here right now. I'm just like wanna execute if I'm just like going to get a candle close above this resistance area and again close below the support area. Simple, simple is that. Rather than that, I'm just like gonna stay away from it. We'll see now. We'll see. 30 minutes just like closed now. 30 minutes just like closed within. It's just like closed already like within the range actually. 15 minutes just like pushing to the upside. I think so. Just like taking the impact of the news that gold should continuously pushing upside and dollar become like weaker by getting the unemployment claims numbers there. So yeah, man, it's hilarious right now. Maybe NYSE will bring something on the table. Yeah, we'll see. I think so. We just like gonna pushing to the upside now because all the fundamentals right now align with the bullish momentum. But still, we just like need some kind of a structure on a on the chart actually. Without getting or without having any structure, I cannot like execute. Just like need to wait here. Yes, man. And you know what? There's like 30 minutes left for this H4 candle to be closed. That's interesting. The previous H1 just like created a support, created a resistance. Looking at higher time frame, breaking above this high, it could be pushing to the upside. But need some confirmation candle to be honest. Just like need some confirmation candle. Without confirmation, I cannot execute actually. So yeah, just like waiting, 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 waiting. Patience is the name of the game. All right, man. What is this price action? It is whatever it is. It's a messy price action. Is it okay if we take sell based on if current candle wants to go down, it should respect high of previous bearish M15 candle? I didn't get your point, buddy. Is it okay if we take sell based on if current candle wants to go down, if should respect high of previous bearish no, 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 no. At the moment, you just like recently got the news, they just like got a bad numbers about the dollar, so it could continuously pushing upside. But don't try to just I would say in simple word, don't try to predict the market. Just like take action once you just like got the confirmation. Here I just like got the confirmation, I took action here. Didn't work out, manage the risk here. Simple. And again, if you just like wanted to take a sell, wait for the bearish candle to be formed, like some structure to be formed here. Taking sell somewhere here, I don't think so. It makes sense. Recently, we just like got a news about it. It could be continuously pushing upside. So rather taking sell, I would say why not to take a buy to go with the flow, which having higher probability. I'm just like waiting for this candle to be close above this resistance area to go above actually. Just like waiting right now. I'm getting bored actually. You know what? It's been like a 1 week. I'm just like did not get like a clean move. Like didn't make much money actually. To be honest, it's just like hilarious the way just like moving. So during the live stream, if I just like get disconnected by any chance, then accept it as the ending of the stream. If I just like lose my secondary connection, I don't think so. It's just like gonna happen, but anything could be. Wow, look at this one. Welcome to Pakistan. Before I just like lose my internet connection, now I just like lose my electricity. So all backups are just like running right now. Oh man, look at this one. Just like need to lower the lights. Wow, this looks more dark. Uh, if it doesn't close above the resistance, will you go as impulse entry? No, I think so. It's like a lot of rejection. Better to wait for the confirmation candle. You see that what happened here with us? Even we just like go with the confirmation candle and just like went against me. Just like need to wait actually. Even you know what? Look at this candle. This candle also rejected from this area. So I think so. NYSC will bring something on the table. Next week should have heavy volume because this week volume should go somewhere. Actually, volume was just like actually I didn't actually got the volume. It's true that I just like did not get the volume in this week, but it is what you know what I don't know why, but I'm feeling that if it's like going to break above the high again, anticipating with my intuitional feelings actually. But I think so. It will be better to wait for the 50-minute candle to be closed at least. The way just like pushing upside, I have seen that it could be giving us a spike here, a spike. If I'm going to be execute somewhere where I'm just like gonna place my stop loss, it's like 100 pip stop loss, man. Where I could stop place my stop loss actually. 30-minute H1 still open, H4 flipping upside. Man, this H4 flipping upside, you know what? Very higher probability if it's just like going to break above this high. It's just like gonna give this move actually. It's just like need to wait for the 50-minute candle at least to be closed in my favor. That makes sense. So should wait for 4 hour close. Yeah, also we're just like heading towards like, but the way just like showing volume right now. The way just like giving me some kind of a, like a fake out structure here. Here. See, it's just like fill this complete range now. So probability it could continuously pushing upside. But I think so waiting for the 50-minute candle. I don't know why I'm just like getting the feeling I might gonna miss the move. Oh, my inner devil actually irritating me right now, telling me take a buy. Can't you see the volume in this candle? And I'm telling him actually, hey man, just like shut up, shut the fuck up, because I just like need a 50-minute confirmation at least. Just like telling me you just like gonna miss the move. Let's see. Only your losing day, Wi-Fi trade now, electricity note second. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's a bad day for me. It's a bad day for me, I think so. We just like took one loss, then I just like lose my internet connection, then I just like lose my electricity. Wow, three bad lucks I just like got here. So should I not execute here? Why? So fuck this bad luck. Let's just like bring a good luck here. Let me see. Just like waiting for this candle to be closed. To be honest, 50-minute candle going to be closed, and then just like we'll see if I can give my trade a chance. H4 still open. It's just like flipping, flipping. Here it's just like flipping. You know what? If I execute somewhere here, just like why I'm just like continuously speaking like that. 0.05. I believe that might be just like gonna continuously pushing upside. I'm taking a buy with small lot size, to be honest. If it just like come down, I will try to add one more position depending on the volume, depending on the news that I got. Let's see. Okay, okay, it's a kind of one-on-one right now. Sir, are you in Pakistan? Yes. Can't you see that? I'm sitting in darkness right now, having already just like lose the internet connection, already lose one trade. Definitely, I'm sitting in Pakistan.